legendary was the Xanadu, where Kublai Khan decreed his stately pleasure dome. Today, almost as legendary is Florida's Xanadu, world's largest private pleasure ground. Here, on the deserts of the Gulf Coast, a private mountain was commissioned and successfully built. 100,000 trees, 20,000 tons of marble are the ingredients of Xanadu's mountain. Contents of Xanadu's palace: paintings, pictures, statues, the very stones of many another palace. A collection of everything, so big it can never be catalogued or appraised. Enough for 10 museums, the loot of the world. Xanadu's livestock: the fowl of the air, the fish of the sea, the beast of the field and jungle. 2 of each, the biggest private zoo since Noah. Like the pharaohs, Xanadu's landlord leaves many stones to mark his grave. Since the pyramids, Xanadu is the costliest monument a man has built to himself. Here in Xanadu last week, Xanadu's landlord was laid to rest. A potent figure of our century, America's Kublai Khan, Charles Foster Kane. Its humble beginnings in this ramshackle building, a dying daily. Kane's empire in its glory held dominion over 37 newspapers, 2 syndicates, a radio network, an empire upon an empire. The first of grocery stores, paper mills, apartment buildings, factories, forests, ocean liners, an empire through which for 50 years flowed in an unending stream the wealth of the earth's 3rd richest gold mine. Famed in American legend is the origin of the Kane fortune. How to boarding house keeper Mary Kane, by a defaulting boarder in 1868, was left a supposedly worthless deed to an abandoned mine shaft, the Colorado Lode. News on the march! 57 years later, before a congressional investigation, Walter B. Thatcher, grand old man of Wall Street, for years chief target of Kane Papers' attacks on trusts, recalls a journey he made as a youth.
My firm had been appointed trustee by Mrs. Kane for a large fortune which she recently acquired. It was her wish that I should take charge of this boy, this Charles Foster Kane.
Is it not
Mr. Johnson,
that on this occasion,
Mr. Johnson,
that boy,
sir,
Charles Foster Kane, personally attacked you after striking you in the stomach with a sled?
Mr. Chairman, I shall read to the committee a prepared statement which I have brought with me, and I shall then refuse to answer any further questions. Mr. Charles Foster Kane, in every essence of his social beliefs and by the dangerous manner in which he has persistently attacked the American traditions of private property, initiative, and opportunity for advancement, is, in fact, nothing more or less than a communist.
That same month in Union Square,
Till the words Charles Foster Kane are a menace to every working man in this land. He is today what he has always been, and always will be, a fascist.
and still another opinion. Kane urged his country's entry into one war, opposed participation in another, swung the election to one American president at least, spoke for millions of Americans,